If I just keep saying it over and over again, eventually.
I didn't make a pose.
Oh, wait, we're on the wrong microphone. Where's the Scarlet?
Oh, it's not plugged in.
Oh, so that's good. This is the part where we sound weird, guys, but don't freak out.
Oh, no.
Nobody freak out. The better sound is coming. Don't worry. It's coming. Somebody was going to mention it. We can't have the cruddy sound.
Because it's only when we sing that it's probably...
We can't have the cruddy sound on Enneagram 3 9. We can't. The world will be the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, it did work. And now I think we're in the good microphone. The good microphone. We got the good light. Oh, yeah. That was a big difference. Stephanie, how are you feeling, my love? Are you hanging in there?
Wow, those comments are massive.
They're huge. We've made, you guys, your comments are gigantic today, and it's wonderful.
It's
we
funny
can read them.
Flamey
Hi,
said they did this
Hi,
already.
Auntie Deborah. Hi, Hans.
Why is
Cousin
there
Deborah?
a picture in
Cousin
picture?
Deborah. Oh, I can make that leave, I think. It's just because I clicked somewhere wrong. This is the pre-show, guys. Hi, Randy. Oh, we missed you. I feel like Ben and I have been gone for ages and ages because of last week. How many of you guys, did any of you all think that that was an April Fool's joke? When we told you that it was
April 1st.
Did you think
I
we
didn't
were
realize
trying
until
to do
this week I was looking back and I was just like, we did that to everyone on
like
April
the
1st. I'm like,
least-
I wonder if there are a bunch of people like, no, that's not
Is
real.
that like the least effort April Fools? We're just
Man,
bad at
our
April
April
Fools.
Fools was not good though. Like it was not pulling
The
punches.
joke was on us on April Fools. I was like, hey, do you like water heaters? Too bad. How do you feel about cold showers? Hi, Shauna. Hi, Paul. Josh, congratulations. Yes, if you are fully vaccinated or beginning vaccinated, go ahead and raise your hand in the comments and we will celebrate you. It's
You aren't. You
vaccination
should take your hands
celebration
down.
time.
You haven't even half vaxxed.
I am celebrating for the other
Okay,
people.
right.
And
Okay.
I will qualify for the vaccine in a few short days. And then I, along with the other bazillion people who live in San Diego, will scramble to try to get one. And it'll be fun. I am so excited to see all of your faces in person in the future. Not immediately, because we're still doing masks and social distancing, obviously, for the time being. But soon, 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 there's a light.
Naturally.
Isn't it nice that there's like...
Naturally.
There is the beginning of a light at the end. It is not the end. It is not the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning.
Light.
Yes. Hi, Benaya. Hi, everybody. First shot today, Hans. Yes. Stephanie, you just let us know anytime you want us to just do this at you for your thing tomorrow. We're going to do this all night long. Whenever you need it, we'll to help you. Like those are the vibes for your interview tomorrow. We're here for you.
Interview? What's going on?
She says she will tell us what she wants us to know.
Cool.
Shauna's got her hand up. Paul gets his second on the 21st. You guys, this is so great. We're one step closer to Heathen Happy Hour live.
In person.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so lovely.
Just do a whole weekend. We should have a whole party. Everyone should just fly in and we'll party it up.
We'll do it right here. We can host everybody here.
Yeah.
Sure. You all fit. Tonight, it's all about me. Unlike every other night where I talk the entire time, tonight is a special one because tonight we're talking about, Randy's second shot on Thursday. I'm very excited. Tonight we're talking about the Enneagram 3, the best Enneagram number of them all.
Debatable.
Also the worst. Both. And
They think they're the best.
You know, I used to think for a long time that I couldn't be a 3 because so often Enneagram, like shorthand, will describe 3s as like the classic overachiever, straight A student, like super, super high performer, which is not wrong. There are lots of 3s who are straight A students and super, super high, like, you know, educational performers. And most of the Enneagram 3s that I know were like meh-ish in school.
Not good students.
Their teachers liked them very much, and like they were popular-ish, and you know, got through because things were relatively easy. But like as far as effort, like not the kids that were up late studying on, you know, weekends and stuff. In my experience with 3s and my own personal experience, so. Yeah. I feel like that description is sorely lacking. Hi, Jody. Yay.
Jody's here because I did a shout out on Twitter that we're going to do a Taylor Swift song. So that's why Jody's here.
Welcome, Jody. we will indeed be doing it. We put a monitor over there now, and now I can't look at the
Yeah, it's really cool.
camera.
I mean,
It's
you
hard.
can't do Enneagram 3 night without a Taylor Swift song.
No,
true.
Taylor Swift is the quintessential. If you
Ultimate.
are not an Enneagram nerd and you are like, what's an Enneagram 3? Taylor Swift.
Jody's here for the Taylor Swift song.
Paul, it was so great to see your face on Zoom. We did a Zoom thing on Sunday where we did like Zoom communion on our weird church. Everybody's face was there, and we're usually just staring at equipment and our own faces all day, every day. There's my face again. And it was so great. It was so great.
I cried a lot.
Me too. Seeing other
And then I
faces.
watched it back, and it was like the angle was just like right here, looking up at me with my double chin just staring down and ugly crying at everybody. And I was like, oh, that was a flattering moment.
Hi, Stephen. Should we sing a song while you can be here before you have to go and do all work and family and important things? It's good to see you. Let's sing. Oh, threes. We're not going to be mean all night.
You walked into the party like you walking onto a yacht. Your heart strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself covered. And all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? You had me several years ago, and I was still quite naive. Well, you said that we made such a pretty pair, that you would never leave. But you gave away the things you loved. One of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? I had some dreams, there were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? Well, I hear you went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won. Then you flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. Well, you were shouldn't be all the time. And when you're not, you're with some underworld spy or the wife of a close friend, wife of a close friend, and you're so vain. You probably think the night is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this night is about you, don't you, don't you? And you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you, don't you, don't you?
I lost my place at the end. I felt personally attacked.
I
No,
thought
I
you
just-
knew I was going to do that.
I just felt that suddenly I was targeted.
Yeah, I really hope that that bus did not ruin the song here as it ran you over, Karen.
just right in front of it. It's clearly a song about my father, he says. So there you go. Dad, maybe you're secretly a 3. I told my daughter last night about when you sang Bridge Over 12. Oh, that's the nicest. Did she say, sounds like a bunch of weirdos on the internet, but I'm glad you were into it, because that's how I feel. But you know what? I like us. I'm glad we're weird.
I just love how these comments are so massive on this monitor.
Woo! None of us can see especially well, but we can see those comments for sure.
Yes.
We surely can.
Well, it's just great. I don't have to like lean
Yeah.
your screen anymore. I can just.
You guys are here instead of like when you have your. I should talk less because you're not on your phones trying to catch up.
Yeah,
That's
When
right.
You're
You
just
can be
here in
like,
real time.
Oh yeah. see
You
it
do need
happening.
to scroll a little bit after songs if we've missed something to show us something, you know.
Sure. Okay, great. Oh, hi.
I still have it open down here
Hi,
so I
daughter.
can actually, press like and react and stuff
That's
if I
great.
need to. But don't need to anymore. It's very nice.
Hi, Robert. I'm glad you're here. It's not crazy or stalkery at all what you were saying yesterday. It's great. That's the sort of reception we appreciate. Let's see.
I got a fresh cut for Enneagram 3 night. I tried to do it myself.
Naturally.
I tried to buzz up the sides here, and then I kind of realized it was probably shorter than I had intended. Then I walked up to Karen and said, "How's the back of my head?" Because I tried to do it myself. And like your hair is probably like mine, where it sort of grows in different like directions. So if you don't get underneath it, it's really
I
fine.
deleted the picture. I should have kept it.
You should have kept the picture and threw it up on here.
I laughed.
It was a
And
mess.
he felt shame, but I wasn't trying to shame him. He's like, how'd I do? And I was like, oh, boy.
Oh, honey.
That's not good, but that's okay. You tried, and we fixed it. We could fix it.
And so props to Colby Martin, who actually does cut his own hair and always looks impeccable because
Yeah,
I don't
he's
understand.
like pro-fesh. I mean, I've gotten pretty good I cut my hair now with quarantine. I've gotten pretty good at it, but I'm also really easy. 'Cause it's just like shave off everything that's going to be attached to a wig.
Yeah.
But Colby is like,
Yeah, it's got a fade up the side.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's crazy.
I haven't had my hair cut in over a year. And it's just, from here down, it's dead. It's fine. Okay, speaking of hair, really good free moment.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Said, woo, child, tired of the bullshit. Go and dust your shoulders off, or keep it moving. Yes, Lord, trying to get some new shit in there. Swimwear, going to the pool shit. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you're a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out that door and do your hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell. Feeling good as hell.
Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell. You know.
Say, woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. Oh no, we did you wrong, we can make it right. Here we go and all hang out tonight. Cause he don't love you anymore. So you walk your fine ass out the door and do your hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell. Feeling good as hell.
Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
He don't love you anymore. That's a shame. But walk your fine ass out that door. Do your hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Yeah, your hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hair toss, check your nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Woo!
Yay. Sometimes I think Enneagram 3s are like the Leos of the Enneagram.
I don't know anything about the stars.
But also, But also, like, you can make
I
an
don't know what that
argument that
means.
8 is the Leo of the Enneagram as well.
that was- yeah.
Or
You
make
could
an
make
argument
any of
that
those
you
arguments
can't-
to me, Karen.
You can't actually make those overlap because they're really different. So there's that too.
I mean, if you were trying, I would say that an Aries would be the 8 of the zodiac
Okay.
Enneagram.
Okay. Okay. I like it.
It's the bull.
I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they're stubborn
Right.
and hot-headed.
Ben, here's an Enneagram trivia question for you.
Yeah, sure.
What's the difference between an Enneagram 1 and an Enneagram 3? It's not a joke. It's not like a
I was
funny.
going to say, I thought you said a punchline. I'm just like, what's the difference between a 1 and a 3?
Yeah. How do you tell? Easy. How do you tell the simple difference between?
The simple difference between a 1 and a 3? Like motivation, right?
Well, yeah.
Both
So
of them like excellence. Ones want things to be perfect.
ones want things to be right.
Right.
3s want things.
Look right.
There it is.
That's really, yeah.
We don't actually care if it is right as long as it looks right.
As long as it looks good.
Ones have
it's
this thing
shiny.
called integrity.
It's funny that the 3s are adjacent to 4 and 4's all about authenticity. And 3's like, fuck it, we'll sell it down the river.
The Enneagram's all about how different people earn love. So 3s believe that their performance and their doing and the things that they do and are and well, that's the thing. They think the things that they do are the things that they are. They juxtapose those two and blend them together and can't tell the difference between what they produce and who they are as people. So learning to feel loved when you're not being productive or succeeding is like the work.
This is the conversation we had today. So this proves that I definitely have a strong 3-wing.
Yes, it does.
Because I was working on a record all the way through Lent, and I wanted to try and get a record out for Good Friday, and then I realized if I dropped it, it would only be available like right on Good Friday, and I was like, I did a lot of work to basically just like waste it on one day of promotion. I was like, probably should do it next year where I can kind of actually lead up to it and spend the whole Lent promoting it. And yet I was still bummed because I did all that work, and no one kind of heard it, and I felt like it was a waste, which it wasn't, but
No.
I still felt bummed out about it.
As we just talked about with Flamey's TikToks, sometimes you have to play a long game,
Long game. Exactly.
Long game.
and now you have it.
That's right. I have it all for next year, which is amazing.
My 3 life hack as an Enneagram 3 is to go through and just move my goal a lot. So like if I fail, I haven't failed because I have just shifted my goal. So actually
that how you do
now
it?
the
That's
thing that I'm
amazing.
trying to be the best at is this other thing. So yeah, it works every time. You just shift the goal.
So start your Epiphany record now.
I've already got an Epiphany. I've already done Advent and Epiphany.
Advent
So,
and Epiphany?
That's been done. That was ages
They're
ago.
out in the
So I'm
world
working my
already.
way through the calendar, so it was kind of onto Lent and Good Friday.
Oh, is that why it's called the calendar years?
That's why it's called the calendar years. Yeah.
I catch on to things eventually, folks.
Robert says if you found that frustrating that he does not recommend software R&D as a career.
Yeah. I've realized this about myself, that I'm not good at just holding on to things. And
You just like putting things out into
I
the
do.
world. You like to share with the people.
I do. I like to shower people with love and
You
music
are a
releases.
people who needs people.
Can we just talk for a moment about how everyone says that my eye makeup looks like butterflies?
It's so beautiful.
I know it's 3 night, but I just want a moment. Can I have one?
It's 3 nights, so you can take a compliment for sure.
Thank you very
And you may
much.
bask in it as long as you'd like.
All right, I'm done now.
Are
Maybe
you sure?
Flamey is a
Yeah,
3.
that's all I need.
Maybe Flamey's a
Oh,
3.
Flamey is a, yeah, she probably is a 3.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah.
lovely. and
Oh, look.
delightful.
So,
No,
Flamey,
she's an
can
A
you
too.
make an eye makeup video, please?
Ooh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll try again. I made one, and then I edited it all together. It took hours, and then much like Ben's project, it never saw the light of day because I watched it and I was like, this is terrible.
So you shifted
This
the
is
goal.
but this is what you're supposed to do, though, right? You're supposed to kind of make the video, the first one, and then remake it with what you learned. And
Yeah.
yeah. But it is a lot of work. I'll agree.
Well, I'm much more equipped now. Much more equipped now, I think, to do a video.
You
so.
did one live last week or something, right?
I've done it live,
Yeah.
on TikTok, but that just takes forever because
Ages and
people
ages.
hang out with you and like talk, and so it's a whole conversation. So it took me 3.5 hours to do a look last week.
Sheesh.
That normally doesn't take that long anymore.
But you had friendship.
But I had fun.
Paul
and
says he saw
friendship.
you last night on your thing that you did.
Yeah, we did a little chat, little interview with another a queen up in San Francisco, and I saw you there, Paul. Thank you. I saw a few people from Heathen Happy Hour there.
Good friends. You've got
It
good
was
friends.
fun.
We're gonna sing this song because it's really easy to just do like vanity and looking good songs for 3s, and the flip side is that like we're cripplingly insecure and very sure that we're not necessarily easy to see or love, and so we try to put in some like let's be nice and gentle to the Threes songs as well. And so for me, this is how I would like to see myself, I think, as like this person in this song. And I like cried and cried in the movie. So I close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. Think of what the world could be, vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. I may be right, I may be wrong, say that you're coming along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see, close our eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Just a million? Is that it?
We've got time.
It's
We're very efficient, the Enneagram Threes. We can accomplish a lot in a little
It's funny
window.
when you ask the difference in the 1 and the 3, because that could be a 1 song too.
Totally.
You know?
Well, and we did a lot of 1 songs on one night, like the Elsa song, right? Let It Go. We
Yeah.
did as a 1 song, but that song, I'm like, so there's so much crossover. 1 and 3 are
Yeah.
lovely look-alikey. Also, 1s are really scary. Because they're always trying to look for the inauthentic places. And if you're a 3 in projection mode where you're trying to fool people, 1s and 8s, you just keep that shit away from you, because 1s and 8s will be like, oh, really? Is that who you are? Is that really what you feel? Is that really what you think? And you're like, yes, I have to go immediately. Goodbye.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too sane.
Yeah. Don't
Harder to gaslight.
look at me, but don't look at me. But look at me, but don't look at me.
Now you got to acknowledge all the beautiful things that people have
They
said about you on
nice.
3
Oh,
night, because,
thanks.
you know.
Thanks, Randy. Thanks, Shauna. It is a puddly song.
Aw.
Thanks, Charlene. That song makes me a puddle every time. And then Fable sings it. Oh my gosh. Fable and her little boy. Every night I lie in bed. It's the best thing in the whole world.
Didn't Pink and her daughter do that as a cover?
Gosh, probably.
I think it's
The
on.
worst.
You know how like there's the
You're right.
the movie version of all the songs, and then they had immediately after that like
The pop
all of the
versions.
pop
Yep.
versions, and it's Pink and her daughter for that one.
After the movie's over, they played like music videos.
No, they released like an album, right?
Yeah, so there's like a whole album that's all of the songs that have been redone.
Right.
But
Really good album.
in fact, Jordan's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Newfound Glory sings "This Is Me."
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's really
Jordan.
good, actually.
Jordan, well done. Well done.
Amazing.
I'm sorry I pointed to your boobs in the middle of that song, but it's because your shirt says "You Make Me Smile," and it was each one there to make you smile.
Each one there to make you smile.
There's a drag joke in everything. If you look hard enough, you can find them.
Laverne and Shirley are really out tonight.
Laverne and Shirley.
It's not the only shout out they're gonna get. Just you wait. Just you wait. We got some good songs coming up.
I liked Pink and Now, Shauna. I thought that was nice. I finally got Fable to listen to Pink. Fable does scratch projects, and she's baby coder, and she makes her little things all the time. But the songs that go through Scratch are like weird versions of pop songs. Most not great. Like most of them, I'm like, oh, these are the songs you're choosing. So I'm like the poster that your youth pastor used to have on the back of the wall. It's like, if you like Green Day, try listening to this. And she's like, I like this song. And I'm like, try listening to Pink. And I finally have convinced her that Pink is cool. So that's great. So I'm done momming now.
That is a parenting win for
I
sure.
have completed it. Robert says that 3 and 8 dynamic is actually probably part of what makes Matthew and Karen so interesting as co-hosts of the Heathen Podcast. If you only knew.
That is intriguing.
There's so much that goes into that. Karen's my filter,
2 wing is mighty.
and I'm her like. No. You need to say that. Like.
Backbone.
Yeah. No, you know.
You're my spine.
I'm your cheerleader. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm in
Champion,
your corner.
perhaps.
Yeah.
And then we dragged in a 9 into that mess.
We did. We got our 9.
It works really
we
well.
got our 4.
Someone will come in. I'll be very concerned about making sure that they like us and feel loved. And so I'll just be like, we like you. Yeah. They'll say something horrible. And I'll be like, you belong here. We like you. You should stay. It's great. Everyone loves you. Matthew Flamey will come in.
And I'm
or
like,
Matthew-
where's the damn block button?
Get out of here. Also, never return. And I think that the balance is actually probably right. I think that's
Yeah.
about the appropriate response,
No,
right
it's
in the
good,
middle.
Yeah. We
'cause
find the middle.
I overcompensate for people. It just is perfect. It's perfect.
Shauna, go check your mail and send me a picture. I want to see.
I'm so excited.
I finally got one of the, I ordered like everything in the store, and I got one of them finally. It's the little makeup bag that says, this is my second act. It's real cute.
Did you tell them about Flamey merch, like on Girl Boy Night?
No, I don't think I did. I've just said it on the social medias.
Oh, okay. Do you want to say it now?
Flamey Grant has merch.
Yes, it does.
There you go. Now I've said it. If y'all are
great.
interested, you can go to flameygrant.com and find it there.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Looks.
It's my favorite thing.
All my merch slogans came from TikTok videos and things people like commented on or the things they liked. So
They're so good.
I kind of like it.
All right, Benjamin.
Very cool.
What you got?
All right.
What do you got for us, image projectors?
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, pretending My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender, adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you left me to dream all alone.
We don't like being left.
Too real is this feeling of make believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceive. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown.
What'd you just call me?
I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around. Too real is this feeling of make believe. Too real what I feel, what my heart can't conceive. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown.
That's rude.
I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around.
Were you showing off for 3 night? Is that what you were doing?
what I'm doing.
I like how Robert Nichols said this is a great song for 8s as well. I'm tough and you can't hurt me, but it's a bluff and a defense because we're really torn up on the
That's
inside.
lovely. That's lovely. Good
Have you ever
crossover.
acted
Get out of my head, Robert.
You've never acted like you're not sad when you're really sad. That's not anything.
I literally did that yesterday when you called to me in my room and you said you had some. I don't even remember what you said.
Yeah.
You had something to say and I was like, that's great.
Yeah,
Yep,
busy
good.
being really sad.
Go away.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I
No,
didn't see
you
directly
weren't
through your
meant to know.
facade and then
You
collapse
weren't
it and
meant
then
to know.
ruin your life by intruding on your feelings right at that moment. That would have been so fun for me and so awful for you.
Good times we have.
Randy,
Probably a
if you,
7.
yeah, I was gonna say you may be a 7 if you can't wait. But Randy, we're happy to help. We're happy to help you figure that out. But really, only you know. But we
I
can
think you'll know when the song's starting to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you hadn't got so far, we're only 3 numbers in, so
unless you're
still-
9, then
still more to
you'll
go.
see yourself in all of them and be more
yeah,
confused.
that's true.
Hey, so speaking of 3 songs,
Oh yeah.
what do you got for me? Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can be, I can be greater.
Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
Well, I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that?
Well, yeah.
So can a rat.
Any note you can reach, I can go higher.
I can sing anything higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I can do. It's really soft.
Well, I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink quicker and get even sicker
I can open any safe.
without being caught.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought, you crook. Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
Well, I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Well,
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle,
I can knit a sweater.
but I can fill it better. I can do most anything.
Can you make a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Oh. Anything you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing anything sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I can.
Yes, she can. Well, that happened.
That was very silly. Oh, man. I like Three Night. Three Night's fun and silly.
3 Night is really fun.
That makes me happy. And I like Annie Get Your Gun, too.
It's gotta be fun because that's what we're projecting.
We're always fun.
We're all gonna
always
have a
in good
fun
mood.
time tonight, guys.
We just never.
I promise.
Sadness? What's that? No, that's sevens. Randy, does sadness, what's that, resonate for you? You might be a 7. However, if you're a 3, this is probably your heart song. Where's my Colby? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Up, down, 'cause all I do is win, 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 win. And if you're going in, put your hands in the air, let them stay there.
You guys, we practiced that so many
I
times.
don't understand why I can't do it again. Oh, Lord.
It's not good.
I think we should do it again.
There are reasons why
I
white
disagree.
people are not supposed to do shit. And that is why, right there.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want to put the
Jesus.
people through that again.
You know what the solution is to this very, very brought to you by white people moment? Taylor Swift is the solution.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Lord.
Brought to you by the white people. Hang on, I got a tune. You got to talk about it for a second.
Oh, okay, we have to talk before you. I love this as a 3 song.
Well, we should talk about Taylor Swift. I mean, if you haven't seen the Taylor Swift documentary, the Taylor Swift documentary is an absolute clinic in a 3 who's found her flaw and actually is able to talk and look back at who she was and kind of look back at her whole journey and kind of own it and just sort of get to a place where she can, like, she couldn't have put out, Shake It Off without kind of that work.
Yep.
So.
And here's the thing with 3s. I cannot with 3s who are in an image projector mode. It's too familiar to me. I've done it too many times. I call bullshit right away. Like, I can't. And then when they have their, like, reckoning and start to build a floor, because that's what happens for 3s, is we start to eventually construct an identity that isn't just a reflection of what other people see, but actually belongs to us. When they start doing that work, I suddenly just fall deeply in love because I want it so bad. So that's the arc I've had with Taylor Swift for the first many years of her career. I was like, no, I can't even, like, I don't want anything to do. And I watched the documentary and I'm like, and now her music, I'm like, okay, I love this and I want it. And it's aspirational and good. And it's beautiful. It's hard work and beautiful. She's doing it in public.
'Cause I want you to know I'm a mirror ball, and I'll show you every version of yourself tonight. I'll get you out on the floor, shimmering beautiful, and when I break it's in a million pieces. Hush, when no one is around, my dear. You find me on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. Hush, I know they said the end is near, but I'm still on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. 'Cause I want you to know I'm a mirror ball. I can change everything about me to fit in you. And I like the regulars, the masquerade revelers, drunk as they watch my shattered edges glisten. Hush, when no one is around, my dear. You find me on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. Hush, you know they said the end is near, but I'm still on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. Call off the circus, burn the disco down, when they sent home the horses and the rodeo clowns. I'm still on that tightrope, still trying everything to get you laughing at me. I'm still a believer, but I don't know why. I've never been a natural, all I do is try. I'm still on that trapeze, still trying everything to keep you looking at me. 'Cause I'm a mirror ball, I'm a mirror ball, and I'll show you every version of yourself tonight.
Shauna says, I am loving everything I'm hearing tonight. Shauna, that is because tonight is Enneagram 3 night. And it has been carefully orchestrated to please you.
Funny little thing about all that Taylor Swift stuff is that now these two newest albums that she put out during pandemic, which that song is from, what, Folklore?
Folklore, yeah, which is my favorite of the
These are the first albums that she has written that are not like autobiographical.
Yep.
So these are the first times that she's actually delving into what other people feel
Yep.
and what other people
Kind of.
need.
I agree with you, but I think there is so much of herself behind those stories. Like it's like all of a sudden she's found herself, but I think she's able to like then inhabit it in a whole different way.
Sure.
That's
Image projectors. She's not telling someone else's story. She's becoming the other person and writing the story.
oh my god.
That's what she's doing. Randy would like to know if Taylor Swift can sing as well as you can. But go ahead and answer that question.
Oh no, she's a much better vocalist than I am.
She's great.
I love Taylor. I mean, I've loved her for a while, but I think
Just don't pull up her performance with Stevie Nicks at the Grammys. This was several years ago, but just don't pull
No,
up that
not
performance
a good one.
and judge her on that one. Otherwise, you will.
If you'd like to find out if you might be an Enneagram 3, watch the Taylor Swift documentary.
yeah.
You
for
will
sure.
know by the end whether
It was
or not
funny
you are.
because Karen's sister watched the documentary and then texted Karen and was like, I watched the documentary and it really reminded me of you.
I understand who you are now. And I'm like, well,
Like, okay.
yes, because it's the story of my life.
You're a mirror ball.
A sparkly one.
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that I think these last 2 albums, if it wasn't for quarantine, also just disrupting her ascent. You know, I mean, she was just like building and building and building, and then it just stopped, and she was able to just like write whatever the fuck she wanted to write without having to like worry about a world tour and what it looked like and how it played on radio. It's just, and I'm grateful that art that's being made in this time period, which is so, I think, just embedded and so of the moment. And I think that's kind of what artists are best at doing, is just locating it. So I love these. I love Folklore. I think it's an amazing, amazing album.
Robert, Hans is a classic narcissistic 3 villain. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Frozen. Hans, the guy that comes in and convinces Anna that he's in love with her to get the kingdom, but like he's not really. Like, yeah, Dark 3 all the way.
Josh, is that the performance, the 2014 Grammys? Is that the one that was with Stevie Nicks that should never have been?
He's probably not. Josh
Well,
is probably
I'm sure that there are some Matthew Blake performances that are out there that maybe you don't want out there, and you know, we can't all have a fucking winner every goddamn day, okay?
That's my husband tearing me down in order to protect Taylor Swift. Tearing down his husband in order to
I
protect
have
Taylor.
told you this before. She was before you.
Raise your hand if you don't even watch your past performances because you're too afraid of failure.
before the world was.
Raise your hand if you watch your past performances immediately after to see how great they were.
Raise your hand if you don't even perform in front of a camera anymore.
Raise your hand if you're a disembodied voice.
Producer Jesus.
Oh, no, not that Hans. Hans, the character in Frozen. Poor Hans. Our Hans is like, Lisa's like, I thought you were talking about my husband. No, we don't think he's a classic narcissistic 3 villain. We love Hans. We think he's great.
I don't think anything I
Hans,
know
the
about Hans
character.
Melby is narcissistic at all. One of the most giving, most generous souls. I just love how on social media all the time you're like, hey, these are the songs I'm listening to, and here's the people you should come and follow and watch. It's amazing.
I read that, Josh. I read that comment as I have deaf preached, as in like preached as a tone deaf person on a subject, which would also be appropriate, right? Because we've probably all done that too. But yeah.
Oh, man. I'm looking forward to that message. Talk about, okay, you guys have a lot. I can't even, we got to sing a song and then we're going to come back and do more comments because otherwise people are going to like revolt or something. Or not. Do you want to sing or do you want to just keep talking about comments?
I'm fine to sing.
Okay,
Is this
great.
one going to be flat?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Cool. Glad we sorted that out.
We're going to go way slower than that, just so you know. There's my groove. Hey, slow it down. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, and I'm afraid. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? There might have been a time when I would give myself away. Maybe someday if I try, I won't have to give a damn. But now, here we are. So what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Just don't give up. I'm working it out. Please don't give in. I won't let you down. It messed me up. Need a second to breathe. Just keep coming around. Hey, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's plain to see that baby you're beautiful and there's nothing wrong with you. It's me, I'm free, but thanks for loving me. doing it perfectly. There might have been a time when I would let you slip away. I wouldn't even try that. I think you could save my life. Just don't give up. I'm working it out. Please don't give in. I won't let you down. It messed me up. I need a second to breathe. Just keep coming around. Yeah, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Just don't give up. I'm working it out. Please don't give in. I won't let you down. It messed me up. Need a second to breathe. Just keep coming around. Hey, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? There's a Moody 3 song.
I don't know. We don't have feelings, so.
What do you want from me? What's
We have
feelings?
so many feelings. Threes, I think, arguably have the most feelings and the most ability to pretend like they don't have them and to not want anyone to know that they exist. If I'm really emotional, I will immediately just like silent stone-faced statue girl until like you hit the right thing, and then all of a sudden, then I cry for an hour and a half, and it's real
I think what's amazing, like, you know, you can, a lot of people can say, oh, okay, the Enneagram just sounds like a lot of junk and whatever, but there are a handful of things that to me, like, convict me that the Enneagram 3 is an incredible thing. And one of those things is about the triad, so 2, 3, 4 all in the heart. So they're all in the feelings triad, and all about that. And yet the center of each of those triads, even though they're in the, like, there's heart, there's body, and there's, what's the other one? Mind, right? Each of the center numbers of those triads are one completely in those things and then one completely disconnected from them. And I think that, like, the 3 is so perfect. It's amazing.
Anna is a cold, emotionless robot.
But only when she wants to be. At least that's what she'd like you to believe. This is my Colby Martin song. I've decided that this is our friendship song that I sing to him. I think
A flat. So one step.
if you have a 3 who is your friend, Colby is my 3 friend. We are the 2 Enneagram 3s in our little pod. And he is a social 3, and I am a 1-to-1 3. And he is raised evangelical male, and I was raised evangelical female. And it's very interesting how those differences come out in our 3-ness. But he is my 3 friend, my mirror twin. And I think that this is the perfect song. If you have a 3 in your life, and I suspect that Jason Mraz does, because he has written this song. Either he is one, or he's got one.
He's a 7, for sure.
Yeah, okay, so he's got a 3 somewhere that he loves really well. Because if you would like to love a 3 well, I propose that this is maybe the nicest thing that you could possibly sing to them. It has all of the goals and ambitious stuff and like all the beautiful things, but also right to this way that like underneath them, they're really lovable. Underneath all of the achievement, like it hits both the insecurity and the ambition at the same time. It's beautiful. Makes me happy. And as a 3, it is also my love song to all of you, because I would like these things for you as well. Plus, it's fun. I think it's okay. May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from that beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest. May you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times you're gonna have. You don't need money and got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want
want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all.
May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. And may you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your days be the worst of your tomorrows.
Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all.
Oh, I want you to have it all you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. So go, 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 raise your glasses, go, go, go. You can have it. Oh, I toast you.
Here's to the hearts that
You're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I
want you to have it. Here's to the good times
we're
you're
gonna
gonna
have. Don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you.
I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Sing.
Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. Want you to have it all. Go love your threes. Yay! Hi, Colby. This is always our goal. Thank you. Thank you for loving your three. Good
I
job.
feel like Michelle Tanner in that episode of Full House where it's like, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. And then they walk in and go, he's here. Because Colby just appeared after you were like, this is
Summoned
my
him.
song to Colby.
This is
So
the Colby song. I do
We should
love.
just-
Wait, Lisa, hold on. Sorry, Ben. Go ahead. You
No, I think we're going to talk about Jason Mraz.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love- yeah.
Lisa says, I do love Jason Mraz. He was pickle guy at our local Renaissance Festival in the mid-'90s. So I'm positive we met him there. Our daughter has
Wow.
a thing for the pickle guy when she was little.
That's where was Jason? Because Jason Mraz was here in San Diego.
How many times can I get away with telling my Jason Mraz story?
Plenty of times. I think we should just talk about Jason Mraz just for a second.
Yeah.
Great. I know Jason Mraz.
So did I.
When I was in college, I came down to San Diego to visit my friend Eric, who is going to UCLA, which is in Los Angeles. But we came down to San Diego to go to Java Joe's to see Jason Mraz. And that was before anything happened. He was playing in Java Joe's, a coffee shop here in San Diego. We met him, and he became friends with my friend Tiffany and her family, and he stayed with them when he was touring with Jewel, and I got to be in the living room concerts and stuff, and it was pretty cool. One time we went to a concert in San Francisco, and there was a big long line, and Tiffany just called him up, but he came out and got us. It was very exciting. It's the coolest I've ever been, you guys. I need to tell that story so many times because I have never been cool before or since. It's all I've got. Okay? Thank you for indulging me.
And that's way better than just interacting with just his dog, for instance.
I think that was a dig at you.
I've got my own Jason Mraz story.
So do I. I'm sure you're still
shade
Trump's mind,
button.
but
Shade
Does
button.
anyone not have a Jason Mraz story, really?
Well, I met Jason Mraz on his very first tour of Australia, which is him and Toko just came out. Toka, not
Toko
Toko.
Rivera gonna keep
Toko
it
Rivera on the
alive.
percussion.
I've answered Toka's
And I
phone.
think it was the first time it was kind of,
Sorry.
I don't remember exactly, but I think it must have been when Remedy was out. And so he came out, it was just a promo tour, it was no frills, and I saw him in this tiny ass venue, and there was just maybe 30 people there, and we got to hang out at the bar afterwards, and to buy him a
pretty great.
drink and chat, and then I just couldn't believe when he actually like then just like exploded. And I was like, okay, fair enough. That's
He
kind of cool.
exploded? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's like, I got an avocado farm somewhere with his
know.
wife. He's fine.
He was on a British talk show and brought his avocados from his farm, and he brought them out because he showed them how to make like chocolate sauce or whatever with avocados, and the British host goes, "Are those avocados?"
Avocados?
Yes, and ever since then I've said avocado because of that
Avocado?
British host.
Because
That's not how the Brits say it though.
way
That's
more
how that
fun.
woman said it.
Right.
But avocado is so much more fun than avocado.
I know, it
Avocado
actually
now
is
feels
really
really
fun, yeah.
flat and not sparkly. So
Avocado.
Avocado.
My Jason
Avocado.
Mraz story was just like seeing him in a receiving line at the. He performed at the San Diego has a event every year called the Harvey Milk Diversity Breakfast, and it's just like the queer community coming and there's some awards given. But he was like the musical guest one year.
Oh wow.
Which was great, and I think he did it for free and donated all his time, and all that was great. So
He's a lovely chap.
I went and I
that
was like,
Jason.
"Hi, I like you. Okay, bye."
To be clear, if Jason Mraz runs into me, like smack into me on the road, on the street somewhere, and like runs into me, we have a whole conversation. Jason Mraz has no idea who I am. This was so long
You didn't
ago.
have to tell us that
Well,
part.
of
It's
course
just-
not. You'd both be wearing masks. We're in the middle of
Even
a panorama.
in a panorama. There's a
There's so much to
panorama
love about
going
Jason
on.
Mraz though, because he also had like an all-female like touring band there for a while as well. Like I feel like he's just a really decent human being. He's just like
Yeah.
interested in doing good things.
I agree.
So.
I like that Jason Mraz, and I like avocado.
Oh, we should talk a little bit about like what's coming up for Heathen Happy Hour, right? Seeing as we're kind of at that amazing.
Did we ever make any decisions
We
about
did,
what we're doing?
did
and
make a
I
decision.
thought about it halfway through. Let's not talk about what's coming because
Cool.
we're not quite sure, but we will make a post, especially for our Patreon supporters and that kind of thing. We'll let y'all know what's coming up.
We're not leaving.
We're not leaving.
We're just trying to figure out what our lives look like.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of exciting things going on. That's the good news. The
Yeah,
bad news is
people
we-
getting vaccinated, kind of
Right.
world kind of partly opening up. And
all kinds of things. So our goal is always, how can we keep doing this in the most effective and wonderful and lovely way and keep you, because we love you. So that's what we're figuring out. The
should
next,
we at least kind of talk about like what the very next one we're going to do is?
yes, the desert island songs.
Right. Okay. Good.
See, yeah.
You don't want to commit to that.
I don't know. I think there are multiple options. I think we could like finish out the Enneagram series. I think and we just didn't get the chance to talk about it beforehand.
Possible.
So. Cool.
We'll be doing one of two things the next time you see us. And you are capable of doing more than one thing at a time. So here's what I'd like you to do, my loves. Prepare two different ideas, and whichever one wins will be the idea we keep. So either next time you see us, we'll be doing Enneagram number 4 playlist. 4s are your romantics. Anything written in the 90s is a 4 song. It's basically another 90s night.
Pretty much.
Anything where the lyrics don't make sense, but you're crying.
Drops of Jupiter in her hair.
Anything that's like, why is everyone else able to love and be loved, but not me? 4. Okay? So all your tears, all your emotions, all your strong
Yes,
feelings.
Jody,
Bring
yes.
them.
There were times when the nights
I'm the
were
4 in
so
this scenario.
cold.
4s give us permission to feel, so it will be a night of feeling.
My
Or-
personal favorite will be I'm Only Happy When It Rains.
Great.
love that song.
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful.
I know you do, Ben. I know you do.
We have 2 4s in our Heathen Happy Hour crew.
Or
Wes and I.
if we're not doing that, we'll be doing your desert island songs. What are the songs that you would, if you could only listen to one song over and over again on a deserted island for the rest of your time, what song would you want to hear? And we'll sing those.
Yep.
Not over and over again for the rest of time. Once.
Yep.
We'll sing them once for an evening, and that'll be that.
So you can send those requests for both of those topics, because eventually we'll get around to one or either of those.
Yeah, send them all in. Why not? Plus, we like knowing things about you. So you never know when we'll throw in one of your deserted island songs just spontaneously.
You never know.
Are you going to go get some avocado?
I'm gonna go sit with my husband while y'all finish out the night.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. Love you. Mwah.
Bye. This feels sad and weird. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Loving all of the kinds of songs is a really 70 thing to do, Josh. So I think you're right where you belong, honey. We love you, people. I'll be. Oh, 4, Stephanie, what's going on? New line when it's print low. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You'll know you love it when you let it go. Oh, yep. See, you guys are going to be good at Fortnite. It's going to be great. I'm excited about it. We're going to cry, and it's going to be wonderful.
Is that a Passenger song? Only know love her when you let her go. Oh, right. Of course, Passenger is the ultimate for. I'm not going to do the traditional thing with my career. I'm just going to go on busk, and then I'm going to become famous.
You okay? Do you have strong feelings?
No, I just had that moment where I'm like, of course Passenger is a 4. This is why I like all Passenger songs, even though I don't really kind of like them.
We have 2 Enneagram 4s in this house. It's going to be fun. I love you. We haven't been here for a couple of weeks, and I'll be honest, I needed a little bit of a break. I have a whole thing with being on camera all the time and having my face on camera all the time where I just get really tired. And this year, as a result of that, has been a lot for me. And even though I hate being on video with my whole soul, contrary to appearances 3, we've learned that that's a thing. I can seem one way and be another. I miss you. I miss you painfully when I am not here with you on Thursday nights because you have become such an anchor of friendship in my life, and I'm so grateful for you all the time. All the time.
Amen to that. I've definitely been in a complete funk, and I'm kind of grateful to be back here on Heathen Happy Hour. Because I think, despite the fact that we can't hug at the end of the show, I do love all of your ridiculous jokes and all the things you guys say in the comments, and it does make me feel a little bit closer to kind of some connection. Oh, we're gonna have a Merlin was about to make his debut on the show. Oh no,
Lisa,
Lisa's
I'm
birthday,
so sorry
of
that
course,
we
'cause
missed
you're
your
an April 1st birthday.
Should we sing now?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Are you?
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Oh, she's a jolly good. No, anyway, sorry.
This is America. Are you sorry you brought it up? No, I hope not. We love
Oh,
you. I'm
boy.
sorry that we skipped on your birthday. We did have a legit flood and a whole thing, and it is good that we did not try to go live because, my God, it would have been such a mess. The only time the plumber could come was like between 4 and 8, and we're like, oh.
And then we still didn't. They didn't come that. Well, they came that day, and then we still didn't have hot water for a whole other day. It was 2 days. It was quite crazy.
I used my
The good news is we now have a brand new dryer and a brand new hot water heater.
I used my short-term missionary cold showering skills. How's that for problematic? That's what I did. Oh, thanks, Jonna. That's really lovely of you to say. And it's 3 nights, so I will take the compliment and hold it in my soul. We're ending all of the nights, the Enneagram nights, with these Sleeping at Last songs. They've got one for each number. This is the 3 song. Maybe I've done enough, and your golden child grew up. Maybe this trophy isn't real love, and with or without it, I am good enough. Maybe I've done enough, finally catching up. For the first time I see an image of my brokenness, utterly worthy of love. Maybe I've done enough. And I finally see myself through the eyes of no one else. It's so exhausting on this silver screen where I play the role of anyone but unabridged and overwhelmed. A massive story I'm ashamed to tell, but I'm slowly learning how to break this spell. And I finally see myself. Now I only want what's real, to let my heart feel what it feels. Gold, silver, or bronze hold no value here, where work and rest are equally revered. I only want what's real. I set aside the highlight reel and leave my greatest failures on display, with an asterisk worthy of love anyway. Good night, Heathen.